Hey Dina, how are you doing?
Hey Diego, nice to see you. Thank you so
Yes,
much for inviting me here.
yes. And Dina, you have an amazing story since I met you, which was I think 2021 or maybe 2020 till
Yeah,
now.
somewhere there.
Yes, and you've gone from one tech like you've been in the real estate industry for a little bit, but going from one career to now where you're building new construction and everything, it's really cool to see that progress. And but for one of the things because your story is so inspiring, I want to see where were you when you first got started? Like when you met me, whenever you got it within the community, what was that challenge there in the beginning, and then we'll
Yeah,
talk about where you are now.
yeah, yeah. So I started in real estate back in 2018, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was reading books. I followed the bigger pockets like everyone else do.
Mhm.
And it still felt very lonely. I needed a community. I needed someone to answer my questions or not search for them, to kind of see what others are doing and actually look up to real people, because there is so many people out there, but you want to be really tied up to someone who you know. And when I found your mastermind, I was like, okay, amazing. I'm going to go all in. I attended all the events. I went to Florida a couple of times. We've been to Alabama. That was very inspiring. I attended the wholesale event with your brother. It all built up of who I became, actually. It helped me grow my network. It helped me with knowledge, with actually taking on different strategies with real estate, and also looking at you, Diego, and how humble you are and how you're willing to share and open up with the world. It just like, it felt the right place to be honest with you. So I did a lot of rehabs in the past few years, and I grew to where I wanted to take on another challenge. And I'm always about challenges, actually.
Mhm.
I started a new development project. It's a ground up construction in Boston, and I am working actively on this project right now. And I feel like that's what I'm going to be doing for my next few years now, new developments.
Yes, and it's really cool to see that transition from you doing rehabs to now new construction. Now, I know that you call it your house hack into new construction.
Yes,
Can you tell me just a little bit about that deal? Like how you went
absolutely.
the down payment and everything to boom.
I mean, it's you can go into a lot of details, but the new construction house hack, it's when
Mhm.
you take on the loan and you're gonna build the property for yourself. And the house hack is when you are looking at the land, or if you're looking at the rundown house, look at the zoning, make sure you are buying um a two family at least. Actually, I wouldn't get a three family, I would only get a two family, because banks can qualify you as a primary resident construction loan if you have two family or less.
Yeah.
So first unit you're going to live in, and the second unit you're going to get a house hack. You're going to rent it out, you're going to Airbnb it, whatever you want to do with it. So you're going to be able to take advantage of getting all the perks, because you are going to be the main person who's going to live in the house.
Yes.
Just like with residential loans, when you're buying it, you take advantage of the 5% down. And the
Mhm.
same thing, I mean, each bank varies.
Yes.
Usually it's like you bring into the table 5% for the new construction loan. And I mean, it's all also about the negotiation. If you have really good deal,
Mhm.
don't be surprised. You can come to the closing table and the bank can give you money. And that's
Mhm.
what happened to me. I closed on my new construction loan, and actually, a bank asked me whether I wanted to take some money out. And I said, oh, yeah, of course, I will put some in my pocket. So, and then I started to draw the money for the phases of the construction. It just the next step to the real estate game when you are talking about new construction. It's when you put the strategy together. It took me about 2 years to develop this project and actually come up with a plan. How much money do I need for the budget? How much is the house going to cost?
Mm,
How is the bank gonna approve me for my loan? So I had to kind of walk backwards. In 2 years from now, I am going to be applying for the loan. So how much money do I really have to make?
mhm,
Where's my income? Like it just like you have to create a strategy that
mhm.
will work for you with your income and
Exactly.
see what you can qualify for.
Yeah.
But it's definitely the best way, a two family or less as a new
Mhm.
construction. You can get amazing terms. In February, I closed, and the rate that I got, I think, was 6.65. So it's just like no brainer. Like
Yeah.
start with that and go on.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you've definitely been inspiring people within the community, your followers on Instagram too. And what one of the things that's really cool is you're empowering women as well.
Yes.
So
Yes, that's
that's
my
really
goal.
good.
That's what I want to do.
Yes.
I really want to reach out to women. You can do it. It's not difficult.
Yeah.
Everything can be done. I know it's more man-dominated industry, but there
Uh-huh.
is a lot of potential for women to
Yeah.
get in and rehab, do new developments, Airbnb. There's a lot of potential, and you can create financial freedom for yourself. And
Yeah.
that's
No,
why I
that's
want to
awesome.
be out there for them.
Yes, yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, what when as you were getting started too, right, in like 2021 or 2020, when we met, what were some of the challenges that you had that you didn't know what you didn't know, as you started, and then the community was able to help you out?
So I was looking to branch out to other states and I wasn't sure like where are we going? What are we
Mhm.
doing? And it was really good when you guys opened up my eyes to, was it Gatlinburg?
Gallenberg.
Yes. So I even flew down there with my husband. We were exploring like different strategies. Can we do an Airbnb? Can we do out of state investing? So even though I didn't pull the trigger on those, but I was able to actually follow the process to see is that a good fit for me or not. So it's
Hmm.
kind of like for me, it was like, what else can I do? And you guys were talking about Airbnbs. You were talking about like different types of partnerships, you know? So those things that I was very skeptical about, but at least I took on the exercise to get myself to understand what is it exactly. And it's okay to be focused on certain things. You don't have to be like spread out everywhere in real estate. So my focus still continuously stays with multifamilies, the BRRRR strategy, like
Hmm.
buy, rehab, rent, and hold. And now it's the new development piece that I want to continuously do, find partners to do it with. So that's what I want to kind of focus on now versus when I was 2021.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. And you've been part of of the community, the mentorship and everything throughout those years. What was your favorite part, being part of it?
So I loved making friends and connecting with people. Even though your mastermind is in Texas, you had people from Boston. I like one of my best people that I connected with, Sebastian. He is here in Boston. I see him when I go once a month to the networking event. He connected me to some great people. We always
Yes.
talk. It's just like creating relationships and helping each other out. That's the bottom line. That's what I was missing because in real estate, it can feel lonely. Not a lot of people talk about
Mm,
it, and not a lot of people do things. So it just kind of created my small network of people that I can tap on if I had a question, if they needed help. So it's just like it filled the gap for me for my kind of like real estate friends. So
Yes,
there is
yes, and
different
he
types
got
of friends.
you.
There is like friends for the kids, friends for real estate. There is different friends that go out to the bar. So like you have
Yeah,
different groups that you communicate with, and I needed one for the real estate.
yeah. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. And you've been a great asset to the community, and seeing you grow has been really rewarding. And I know that this is just the beginning with all of the new construction that you're gonna be working on. This is just the start. So that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah,
Well, thank you,
absolutely.
Dina. Thank you for
Thank
sharing,
you so
and
much. Thank you
always
too.
love
Thank you,
being,
Diego.
yeah, seeing you part of the community and everything. So we will be in touch. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.